Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. You're speaking to Zukiswa, who's also known as Zuki T. Please do allow me to reintroduce myself to you. Okay, I'd rather make it fast because I feel like it's raining if I'm, saying it slowly. It's the raining season in Cape Town. It means that it could be raining all week. Yeah. I didn't check the weather focus because I am sort of a stay-at-home mom at the moment. I'm currently on mat leave taking care of my beautiful, beautiful baby girl right now. And she's asleep there. Right there at the back, and she is asleep. She is asleep. She is asleep. There's not a lot of things that you can do in this season. Trust me, if you are staying in Cape Town, the only thing you can do is just be in bed and just be in bed. Be on your what phone, watch TV. I hardly watch TV, so I'm mostly on my phone. But that's what I want to let you know. To the people who are subscribing again to my channel, please do feel welcome to, follow this family of mine, my little family of mine, as a mother, as a single mother doing this life thing in Cape Town. I have been working in Cape Town for quite some time, and I feel like even though I don't want to settle in Cape Town, I feel like Cape Town right now is kind of my settling place, even though I find it hard to say that. I feel like my resting place will not be really in Cape Town. No, no, no. I'm currently working here, but I'm making the most of it. Making the most of it while I'm still here in Cape Town, enjoying my life as much as I can. So Uzuki, so again, is a stay-at-home mom because I am currently on maternity leave. Um, if you're gonna ask me what am I doing with this maternity leave time of mine, I will tell you I'm not enjoying now the experience of having to wait for my salary, of having to go back to the office and sign this form, go back to the office and take these documents to my gynecologist to sign them. The hustle of it all is not really a nice experience. Oh, but that is part of life. That is part of the process, even though these processes suck sometimes because, wow, the girl is getting humbled right now, and I have to learn to be patient right now, which is really not a nice thing for me right now. Okay, enough about me bragging about my midday blues. My baby is sleeping right now, so there's not a lot of things that I can do today because what else can I do? I mean, nothing, totally nothing. I've just finished touching up there and there. The place is very clean. My kids know that I hate dishes. The reason why I hate dishes so much, I used to do dishes a lot when I was young, and I think I got over that trauma thing of mine of having to wash dishes. When I used to come back, if I tell you a little story, when I used to come back uh, from school when I was young, I would come back at home and there would be a pile of dishes which I didn't know where did they come from because normally we wash dishes I mean at night before we sleep, and then in the morning we go to school. We used to live with my stepmom. Back then she will call in her friends, have fun, cook and do all that shebang and leave all of the dirty work for us to clean after her. Just imagine coming back from school and you're hungry and you are not, extremely excited to go home. And then you find this pile of dishes full and they are waiting for you to be washed. And remember, we come back from school, let's say 1 up to 2 o'clock um, and midday. And then we need to quickly clean before my dad gets in. My dad gets let me just draft this picture for you. My dad will come back to work around about 4:30. So you quickly have to do all of your chores and duties for the day. chores and duties for the day as quickly as you can, because your father's coming back, and your father should come back to a clean house, because that's how your stepmom presents herself to be. You know, she presented herself as someone who likes cleanliness, which is next to godliness, but her actions were proving none other than that. But that was a story for another day. If you go back to my channel, I think I referenced a lot of that story back in the day. And this kind of reminded me, because I saw another video on TikTok of a woman sharing a similar story than mine. But on her ending part, she said that she forgave the stepmom, because she has okay she has forgiven her. She has forgiven her for all of the bad things that she has done to her, because at the end of the day, she is the type of woman she is right now because of that. Well, my take on that would be yes. Have I forgiven mine? I haven't got over it, because I still have trauma around it. But does it mean that I forgive her totally as a human being? No, she was horrible. She was a horrible person. And we need to make people account for their actions. At some point, we need to, make people account for their actions. Even though she's no longer with us, to forgive her. I think when I go over this trauma of mine, I might find it in my heart to forgive her. It's gonna take some time, because it's been years. It's been years I've been carrying this guilt and pain, so it's not really a nice thing. I don't know. I've been glued on TikTok, just going through everyone's stories. Um, Really, for me, I use social media as a tool of learning. I've always been fascinated by what is on social media, and trust me, it has broadened my thinking, because if you are living in the comfort of your home and in the comfort of what you think is life, I would tell you, you do not know nothing. You do not know nothing. You do not know nothing. Up until you go and watch other people's lives, and you kind of see that, okay, we are basically living almost the similar lives, which is why I document my life. Some of it for me, I'm not really into glamorous content anymore, even though it's aspirational, but it's not really my reality. I have to go back and draw back to my own to see. Yes, I don't relate. Sorry about that. I don't find the content that's out there is the content that I can relate to. And I try to follow the people that I relate to, and I draw my inspiration from them, from the others who are making it, the others who are finding it, and being in the comfort of their own home. Hi, boo boo. You scaring mama? What are you doing? You've just woken up. Why are you getting fussy? Hi, Luna. Hi, baby. Hi, Nunu. Huh? I thought you are crying. I thought you were crying. What were you doing? Hello, beautiful. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Uh, oh. Uh.